So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Ready with the 0-1. One and two now.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Both teams with 6 hits so far. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Jose Alvarez will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Jose Alvarez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Now that's popped up. Hoskins shading to his right. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
Yeah, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. So now to the plate, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Hit in the air down the left field line. McCutchen on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. He's set. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone. And it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Here's the 1-2. Still 1-2. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. John Birdie will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 5.
Brandon Kinsler will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Brandon Kinsler.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Didi Gregorius. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Line toward right center. On a base hit, so a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 1-1 pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Hit back up the middle. Over to VR. On to first, a double play. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
In now, Nick Williams as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down quickly go the Phillies. Score remains 2-2. Coming to the plate now, Matt Joyce. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled away. Oh, 2. Here it is.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. That's popped up. Harper coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Comes set. The 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Miami down in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2. We are into extra innings, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Scott Kingery. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Jay Bruce will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Jay Bruce.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bruce is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead cold guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner goes for second. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Ready with another 2-strike offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Drew Steckenrider will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 71, Drew Steckenrider. Now catching and batting 9, number 29, Francisco Cervelli. Up next for Philadelphia.
Standing in now, Gene Segura, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
At the ball.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The left fielder,
So next to the plate for the Phils, Andrew McCutchen. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
the right fielder, number 3.
So coming to the plate, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and no strikes. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Here's the pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Anderson into shallow center. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Phillies lead it 4-2. David Robertson takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Robertson.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
The catcher, Francisco.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Cervelli.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Another full count pitch home. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
So striding forward now, Jonathan Villar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now the pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in, John Birdie.
John Birdie.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the 1-0.
Inside ball.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Three and one to the Marlins middle infielder. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swung on and missed 3-2. Miami down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
4-2 the final score today. Jose Alvarez gets the win in relief, his second of the year. David Robertson wraps it up for the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Philadelphia Phillies took down the Fish in Miami 4-2. Entering the day's action, the Marlins sit in 4th place in the National League East Division, and the Phillies are atop the division. The Mets totaled 11 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 8-4. Heading into the day, the Mets are in 3rd place in the NL East, and the Nationals are 2nd in the division. The Arizona Diamondbacks combined for a 4-hitter as they nabbed an extra innings win over the Braves 4-3. In the standings, the Diamondbacks are leading the National League West, and the Braves are in last place in the NL East. The Cardinals completed a short 2-game sweep as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 3-2. As of today, the Reds sit in last place in the National League Central Division, and the Cardinals are atop the division. The Chicago Cubs knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 3-1. Entering the day's action, the Brewers sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division, and the Cubs are 2nd in the division. The San Diego Padres set 3 balls into the seats as they bested the visiting Rockies 8-2. As of right now, the Padres sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division, and the Rockies are at the bottom of the division. The Pirates allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 4-0. Heading into the day, the Rays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, and the Pirates are in 2nd place in the NL Central. Reese McGuire was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits, leading the Blue Jays to a win over the